What's up, y'all? This video is gonna be on resilience. You have to have resilience in this life. You know, you have to have resilience. So what I'm saying, no matter what you're going through, you keep going. Like, and I'm not saying keep going like, you know, you keep going with the sad, you all sad and shit. Like, no, like keep going. You have to keep pursuing whatever you're doing, whatever goal you have in mind. You know, because like I said, the whole point of this life is things is gonna happen. You can't change, you can't control what happens to you. Things gonna happen. But the thing is, you have to your responsibility is you have to stay level-headed. You know, through anything. You know, that's why you got people who go through the worst and they still end up on top. You be like, how the fuck they went through all this? But it's because they have resilience. You know, you have to have that resilient mindset. You have to keep going no matter what. Because what happens, some people, they will go through something and that will stop everything they used to do. And they'll be moping around, sitting around depressed, you know, or just, you know, sitting around depressed, just not doing nothing. And it's like, either way, you're going to feel that pain. So either you're going to feel the pain of you just sitting in sadness and feeling sorry for yourself and stuff. And now you're not doing nothing, making no progress, or you're going to feel the pain of you pushing forward and keep going and end up at the light at the end of the tunnel. See, that's what happened to me. I was stuck in my head. I was down bad for 2 years straight because I'm all in my head feeling sorry for myself, depressed and shit. I set myself back 2 years. I should have been on YouTube talking like this. I should have been on YouTube speaking my mind. I should have been, you know, but what happened was I didn't have that resilience, you know. I was still going with life, but I was just letting life control me. I was letting life throw me around like this, boom, boom. That's what happens. You know, you could go through shit, but and you still you could consider yourself you still pushing through. But life is just really just doing this to you, boom, 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 boom. You going up and down, you throwing your ass around and shit, playing hot potato with your ass. So that's what's going on with a lot of people. Instead of them, when something happens, boom, get back up, pow, you slap, they move. You know what I'm saying? You busting through. You know, that's me now. I bust through now. I'm going to bust through no matter what. I'm going to keep going no matter what. No matter what happens to me, you still going to see me busting through. I'm going to be like, yeah. They're going to be like, damn, this motherfucker, just keep on. Because I done developed that stuff now. Through solitude, though. Through being alone. That's what I'm saying. I used to be all in my head. I was in my head for 2 years straight. Just being depressed and shit. And what it do for me? And what it do for me? I'm going to tell you what it did for me. Nothing. Nothing. My ass still was in the same predicament. I was still depressed. I was still sad. So, but I was still going with life, but I was letting life do this to me. I was letting life throw my ass around, throw me over here, this and that. I'm doing what, no, you have to make life your B word. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You have to make life your B word. Life, you know, and that's what it is. You know, I was stuck in my head for 2 years, bro. Suicidal thoughts. Almost deleted myself. You feel me? Because I'm all in my head and shit. And what that do for me? Nothing. But guess what? When I started actually having that resilience, started busting through, I started busting through anything that came my way. No matter what, I'm still going. I'm still doing what I'm supposed to do. Bro, you gonna feel 10 times better for one. And for two, you just gonna feel 10 times better. You gonna be like, damn, I'm really the fucking man. You know, I can handle anything. Like, I don't know. Now, you know, and I love it now. I love battling with my mind daily. I love this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times my mind try to get me go back to my old ways of thinking and shit. How I used to think about myself, you know, the low self-esteem and all that. But now it's fun now because now I can switch. No, it's not how we think no more. This is who we are now. And I remain that. You know, that's all of what life do, because like you can't control what happens to you. You ain't can control how you respond internally. Because like I said, everything is internal first. So you have to have that resilience, because everybody can speak this rah, this and that, until the time comes where now you have to stand on what you say about having that resilience and shit. Are you going to stand on that same shit? You know what I'm saying? Because I was that. You know, I didn't stand on that 2 years ago. I was depressed and shit when shit came my way. Always, you know, a little resistance come my way. I was depressed. I was sad, feeling sorry for myself. Now shit come to me. what the fuck? That shit ain't nothing. That shit ain't nothing. Okay, bet. I bet. Bring it on. Like, I'm with it. I'm with the shits now. I'm with the shits now. You know what I'm saying? Call me crazy, whatever, but I'm with the shits now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not letting shit throw me off. What the fuck I look like? You think I'm ready to give up on myself ever again? Fuck no. I'm not giving up on myself again. Hell no. Because now I got that internal confidence, and I'm developing that shakable confidence. So I refuse to go back to how I was. I refuse to go back to how I was 2 years ago. I refuse that. I'm not slowing down. I can't do that. You gotta have that resilience, man. But hey, that was today's message. Hey, hope y'all having a great day. Y'all are gonna have a great day. Out.